Hey guys, Bailey here from Gold Coast Boating Centre. I have with me the all-new Formosa 455 GRT. Now, you may have noticed we did do a video on the 425 GRT, which was in a tiller steer variant. And now with the 455, they now give you the option to upgrade to a side console. That's what we have with us today. This is the all-new 455, so we're going to go through some of the changes which they've done from the 425 that we originally did. They've changed a lot of the layout, a few of the features inside the boat too. But we are out on the Tellabudgera Creek today. Now, unfortunately, we have had some heavy rain in the past few days and it's pretty crappy, the water looking today. It's full of logs and debris. So if you do like these videos on the Formosas, as always, drop us a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump right into it. All right, so starting off with some specs on the new model. 4.55 overall length, so it has been increased from the original 425 model, which they first started with a few months ago. So they've lengthened it out. We've got a 2.13 meter beam across the sides here at its widest point. Now, good thing about it now is that it does have a 65 litre underfloor fuel tank on this model now. So it gives you a lot more range instead of just your 20 litre, 24 litre portable tank. This will extend you out for a good day's use, and especially paired up with the 70 on this one. We've got the Yamaha F70, but you can go all the way up to a Yamaha F90 if you can believe it or not. We haven't got an F90 powered one as of yet, but the 70 does go pretty good. If it's just you, maybe a mate, some gear up in the front here, it's a perfect motor. If you plan on taking a bit more people out, it does have a 4-person capacity on this boat, and you may need to look at maybe an F75 or an F90, so just depending on your budget as well. It has got 4mm bottoms, 4mm sides, so they have stuck with the same plate construction with the 425 too. Also complementing the boat, we have got fully welded top decks from Formosa here. Nice sturdy construction, 3 rod holders either side, so 6 in total. 3 on the console too, but we'll have a look at the new console in just a second, which is the main feature of the 455. So you can get it in a tiller steer, but let's have a look at the new side console. So an all new console on the GRT on the 455 model, which is a great option if you do want a bit more comfort than your standard sort of tiller. But don't get me wrong, tiller steers are great. I have a tiller steer boat myself. I do like the amount of room it gives you within the boat, but if you prefer a bit more comfort and just used to a side console with the steering, you can't go past this one. So they've done a lot of good work. We got some rod holders down on the side there, which we just had a look at before. We've got a cup holder up at the front here, but everything's here. We can fit a nice big sounder in here too. We've got a 95 here at the moment. You could fit up to a 12-inch if you wanted to do that too. You could even remove the Yamaha gauges on the side and potentially go for a twin setup. So totally a lot of different options there on your budget and what you're used to. So we also got the new Formosa seats. Now you'll notice these seats straight out of the top end models too. So in their big side consoles, center cabs, they use these same seats too. They're extremely comfy. They bend down, they do rotate, and best thing too, they got the slider on there. So if you are a little bit taller, you can extend it back and vice versa. It just gives a lot more comfort to your seating arrangement. Got our Yamaha 703 control box here, which is standard for our side console configuration. And we have got the hydraulic steering, which we've put on this one too. So it just adds that bit of extra comfort, especially if you are going into your bigger horsepower. It just makes driving so much easier. But yeah, everything's right here in front of me. All I need, I've got my little gang switch panel down here, dual little USB socket there with a little bit USB-C too. Lots of storage in front of the console underneath too, so I could potentially put an esky under there if I wanted to. Throw it on the other side. There's a lot of room in this deck area here. In the middle here, this is access to our batteries, fuel water separating filter, isolator switches all inside there. Twin cup holders down here for you and your passenger, nice and easy to reach to. Passenger seat as well, so that's exactly the same as this. It's got the slider, you can rotate it back and forth, and you can use these rear cast decks too. You can push these seats forward, get right up to the rear cast decks too, and cast a few lines. Now on this new model, Formosa has got the EVA foam flooring running all the way through the bottoms and top of the gunnels here too. So it's really nice on the bottom of your feet, feels great. Plenty of grip. They've got the Formosa cut out here with the logo too. We've also got a measuring board over on that side too, up to 1.1 meters for your big catch. Running here, front, on the back cast decks too. So they've extended all the way around, so just for good grip, if you wanted to get up onto the gunnels, up to the front cast deck, potentially up even onto the bow too. So great standard feature to have on this boat. Okay, so they've done some changes in the front cast deck configuration, especially with the storage too on the new 455. A little bit bigger in the first area here, so they got rid of the bar, which you may have noticed on the 425 model, so it opens it right up. You can chuck a lot more things in there now, bigger bulky items too. We've got this big side pockets here too, and this runs all the way underneath. So we got that one, that's the right side there. We can get rid of those now. We'll open it all up here. And they've also got the middle one now, which folds back in like a folding mechanism there. So it allows easy access right into your front cast deck. Little anchor box up here, which you can keep your bits and pieces. And this also acts as, well, doubles as a electric motor bracket too. So you can chuck your Minn Kota up here, your Gamma, whatever you want to do. That's where you can put your electric motor without having to put a different mount in there. Little bollard up the front here too, but opens the space right up. Navigation lights, and there's our foam floor running all the way through the front. So plenty of storage on this little 455 too, which is always a good thing. You can never have enough storage in a boat. So including the front, you've also got these side pockets here, which are like a big, quite wide too. They're actually the width of the gunnel up here. And you've got like a double layer here too. So one down here, you can put some items, and a second one. And that's on both sides too. On the port side here, we've got an all-new live bait tank system integrated into the side of the boat here. So you've got the window on there, pump runs through, you've got the overflow which runs out the side of the boat, but it's good to see a live bait tank onto the GRT models now, which is implemented into the front boat here. It's all streamlined in, closes up very easily, but yeah, you got storage both sides too, so plenty of it for all your items that you want to take out. So Formosa also gives you 4 different options you can choose to stylize your boat in terms of colors. So you can choose from an unpainted model as standard, you can go for a white like this one, you can go graphite grey or light box grey straight from the factory. All right, we're just on to quickly get onto the plane here while there's a little bit of a gap in the water out of the logs and stuff, but we'll go through revs and see what speed we can get up to with a 70 on here as well. So let's just punch onto the hull. Keeping an eye out for any sort of logs which may get in the way. Lower up. 5,500 revs, 30 miles an hour at the moment. 32 miles, 6,000 revs. So she gets up in boogies. She's not too bad with the 70 on there. But I said, if you're packing it with a few more people, it's good that Formosa gives you that option where you can extend it all the way up to a 90 horsepower. So that'll be an absolute rocket ship of a boat. But we got up to about 33 miles an hour there, just hit 6,000 RPM on the Yamaha F70. So outside on the back of the boat, we've got a big rear step here. Again, with the foam flooring here, we've got the GRT inscription down here. 32mm rails, so big heavy duty. We've got them running up to the back and they follow through. There's some more at the bow there too. But pretty clean setup at the back here. Nothing too much is happening. We've got our transducer brackets here and a really big reverse chine, which really makes the GRT a very stable boat. If you're into your lure fishing, you can get right up there. It's not going to be wobbling around like crazy. So it has got big reverse chines on this boat. And it's a pretty wide boat, as I said, 2.1 metre. For a little 455 is a pretty good beam size. So we've got this GRT packaged up with a little Redco brake trailer here. Now Redco does offer a few different options for the GRT. You can go for a gear like this one, or you can go to an alloy or an off-road trailer too. So there's a few different trailers you can select from within the GRT range, which all come together from the factory. So it's really nice, it's all bundled together. Got this one sitting under this 455. So that's the all-new 455 GRT from Formosa. They've made some great changes since our last look on the 425 GRT in terms of the storage and the overall finish of the boat. It really comes out to be a beautiful looking 4.5 metre boat. So if that's the sort of boat you're after, that 4.5 metre plate construction, you can pretty much take this thing from the rivers to the offshore too. This is a great all-round fishing boat. So if you want to know any more information, jump onto our website at gcbc.com.au. Give the boys a call, even come check them out in the dealership. We've got 7 at the moment as of this time of the video, we have got 7 in the dealership ready to go all before Christmas, but we're always going to have these GRTs in stock. So come check them out, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.